English Literature Introduction to Poetry. Pike, Ted Hughes. Brief questions with answers. Question 1. When and where was Ted Hughes born? When did he die? Answer. Ted Hughes was born in 1930 in Yorkshire, England, and died in 1998 in London. Question 2. Who was Ted Hughes' first wife? Answer. An American poet, Sylvia Plath, was his first wife. Question 3. When was Ted Hughes' Pike first published and in which collection? Answer. Ted Hughes' Pike was first published in his second collection, Lupercal, in 1960. The Hawk in the Rain, published in 1957, was his first collection of poems. Question 4. What is the pike? Answer. The pike is a species of predatory fish. Question 5. What is the main theme of Pike? Answer. The main theme of the poem is survival of the fittest. Question 6. What does the word tigering suggest? Answer. The word tigering primarily suggests that the pike had green and golden stripes on his body. However, it also hints at its predatory nature, which is like that of tigers. Question 7. How has the poet suggested the killing instinct of the pike? Answer. To suggest the killing instinct of the pike, the poet says that it is killer from the egg. It means that the fish is born with killing instinct. Similarly, he uses the phrase malevolent, aged green to hint at the inherent impulse associated with killer. Question 8. How does the poet describe the movement of the pikes? Answer. The pikes move in the emerald-colored water of the pond or lake like submarines, creating shadows of horror. Question 9. What does Ted Hughes mean by the line "alive, subdued to its instrument"? Answer. Here, Ted Hughes means that the pike's hooked clamp and fangs turned them to predatory marine animals. Their biological features made them killers. Question 10. What happened to two of the three pikes kept in a glass jar? Answer. The lone survivor ate them up. Question 11. What does the poet suggest by the reference to the loss of two of the three pikes kept in a glass of jar? Answer. By the reference to the loss of two of the three pikes kept in a glass jar, the poet suggests the horror of the cannibalistic nature of the fish. Question 12. Why does the poet refer to the sack belly and the green of the surviving fish? Answer. The poet refers to the sack belly and the green of the surviving fish to suggest the inborn predatory nature of the species. Question 30. What did the speaker see in the willow herb? Answer. The speaker saw two dead pikes, each 6 pounds in weight and over 2 feet in length. He noticed that one of the two pikes tried to devour the other, but after swallowing half of it, its effort failed. As a result, both died. Question 14. What does the line "the outside eye starred" as a vice lux mean? Answer. It means that the devouring pike died with an open eye, having a blank look as if caught in a vice. Question 15. What does the speaker suggest by the reference to the two pikes in a willow herb? Answer. By referring to the two pikes in a willow herb, the speaker suggests the senseless killing instinct inherent in the species. Question 16. Describe the pond in which the speaker fished. Answer. The pond was very old by a dilapidated monastery. It was 50 years long and 50 years wide. There were lilies and big pikes in its water. The monks who had created the pond at the monastery and planted lilies and pikes in perished away long ago. Hughes hints at a sense of ageless existence of the fish. Question 17. What does the line "it was as deep as England" suggest? Answer. The line suggests that the pond was as deep as the ageless history of England. Question 18. Why was the hair of the speaker in Pike frozen? Answer. The hair of the speaker in Pike was frozen because of cold and fear. Question 19. How has the poet created a terrific atmosphere surrounding the pond in Pike? Answer. The poet has created a terrific atmosphere surrounding the pond in Pike by describing the depth and age of the pond, night's darkness, severe cold, stillness, and the hushing of owls. Question 20. What has been suggested in the line "for what might move, for what I might move"? Answer. There is a suggestion of anticipated terror in this line. The speaker imagined that at any moment a huge pike may appear with its terrorizing grin and eyes. Question 21. What image do the last two lines of Pike suggest? Answer. The last two lines of Pike suggest an image of a huge black predator that chases the speaker. Question 22. Give two examples of simile from Pike. Answer. Two examples of simile from Pike are: number 1, as a vice-lock; number 2, as deep as England. Question 23. Cite two uses of metaphor in Pike. Answer. Two examples of metaphor from Pike are: number 1, submarine; submarine delicacy; number 2, same iron in this eye. In the first case, the silent, smooth movement of Pike has been implicitly compared to that of a submarine, suggesting the destructive nature inherent in the pikes. In the second case, the eyes of the dead pikes have been implicitly compared to iron, suggesting the weapons of killers and also the horror of death. Question 24. Name the figure of speech in the line "Pike too immense to stay, too immense and old, so immense and old." Answer. There is a hyperbole in the line because it exaggerates the size of the pikes, implying the horror central to the theme of the poem. Okay, viewers, thank you for watching my video.